Notable incidents: Lake Michigan, Le Griffon. One of the earliest known incidents in the Lake Michigan Triangle was the disappearance of the sailing ship Le Griffon and her crew on September 18, 1679. Le Griffon docked at La Grande Vale, present-day Green Bay, loaded 12,000 pounds, 5,400 kilograms of fur, and set sail for Lake Eyre. However, the vessel never arrived at her destination, and not confirmed remains to the ship have ever been located. Some presume that Le Griffon perished in a storm. Others have theorized, theorized that the Ottawas or Potawatomis boarded her, murdered her crew, and then set her ablaze. René René Robert Cavalier Sueur de la Salle. The ship's builder was convinced that the pilot and crew sunk the ship and make off with the fur. There is not substantial evidence for any of these theories. Thomas Hume, on May 21, 1891, the Scotchers Thomas Hume and Rose Simmons set off from the port after dropping a shipment of lumber in Chicago, but ships were supposed to return to the Hackley Hamel lumber mill and in Muskegon. But after encountering a squall, the crew of the Rose Simmons returned to Chicago until the weather improved. improved. However, the Thomas Hume continued on and disappeared along with the six sailors on board. Hackley Hume sent a vessel to search for the schooner and offer a 300 reward, but had no success in the ship. Finding the ship. Theories arose as to what happened to the Thomas Hume. The most widely accepted being that she sank from the same storm that caused the Rose Simmons to to Chicago. Retreat to Chicago. Others, including Charles Hackley, believe that another boat collided with and sunk the schooner. In 2006, uh, and the recovery employee discovered the sunken ship while searching for a lost United States Navy aircraft. She was found almost completely intact, preserved by cold water, 150 50 feet, 4 4 6 meters below the surface. The Michigan Shipwreck Research Association concluded that the Thomas Hume had succumbed to a storm, stating that She was too intact to have been remained into by another vessel. Roosevelt. The Roosevelt was a two-masted schooner used to transport materials to the house of David in Bend Harbor between 1918, 1875 and 1926. She was found capsized twice in Lake Michigan, with no signs of her crews. In 1875, a car ferry cruising the lake discovered the schooner floating upside down. The 10-man crew who disappeared with the boat were never found. The ship was then turned over and returned to her port in Milwaukee, where she remained in service. In October 1921, the ship was ready to depart again with a load of potatoes and maple lumber. However, the ship's captain, Ed Johnson, refused to board the schooner. His son later stated that Johnson had a premonition that a disaster was about to occur. The crew could not convince Johnson to board the Roosevelt again to so they left without him. Days later, the ship was found capsized again with no signs of her crew. The stern was missing, indicating that there was a collision, but no ship reported having an incident. The United States Coast Guard, which dragged the schooner into Harbor, later determined that there was no collision